Come pop a squat. We have all kinds of dust on my bed right now.
Yeah, I know. We back, snitches!
This is exciting! Oh yeah, you need to remember that you talk first, not me.
Hey everyone, this is Morgan Yates, and today I am here with my roommate, Brooke.
I'm Brooke. You guys already know me.
I've
been in quite a
Don't
few.
make assumptions. If you have not subscribed to my vlog channel, then you may not have seen Brooke in the recent past. If you're new here, we have been roommates for 4 years now.
Yeah.
Up until a couple weeks ago.
It's
now
a little
it's
rocky at year 3, but we made it. I know, I'm kidding. To make it interesting.
Yeah. So, freshman and sophomore year, we lived in the same room.
We're a mere 10 feet away from each other.
Junior and senior year, we lived in this house where we are currently in different rooms, but we still here.
So 2 years ago, sophomore year, we did a roommate was it roommate challenge? Or
Roommate challenge. It was competition.
It got a little too competitive, so this time we decided to take out the challenge part and we're just gonna talk about each other, I guess. Not really sure the format of this video. We asked you guys if you wanted a part 2, and you all said yes, but Morgan did not deliver. So 2 years later. 2 years,
better late than never. I'm gonna link the video from before. I highly recommend watching it. It's actually one of my funniest videos I've ever done, in my opinion. I don't know how this...
Okay.
And if you do, just know, yes, we look way better than we do now. I just had you guys send in questions and we're just gonna answer them about each other.
I'm answering them about you, right?
Yeah, I'm answering them about you.
Yeah. Okay.
All clear up. Someone on Snapchat asks, what is your favorite thing to do together?
Do you want to go first or do you want me to go?
I have to think for a while.
Honestly, my favorite thing is just laying in Morgan's bed, which sounds super lame, but I feel like we've had the biggest laughs in her bed, watching random videos. Who's that funny girl? We can give her a shout out.
A-dubs?
Yeah, A-dubs. She's
Tana.
funny. And also probably our trips to True.
Down
the road.
Oh, I didn't even mean that. My favorite restaurant / bar is called True. It's in Chapel Hill. My favorite thing we do together. Brooke's always down to like do anything. I don't know how this is, I'm not explaining this well. I'll be like, let's go get frozen yogurt. And Brooke's always like, yeah. Like she's always down to like live life on the edge a little. I don't know. We have a lot of fun.
I know.
It's like not anything big and crazy. Just time together is well spent.
That's good.
Thanks. Mom, we can answer this about each other.
Favorite thing Morgan does.
What is your favorite thing Morgan does?
It's a broad question.
Brooke's just goofy. That's not a good answer. We can move on to the next question. We make some, here's my favorite thing.
Oh, this is we might need to zoom in later on.
Yeah. All right, well, context. We'll just be sitting like Caroline thinks we're so weird because she sees us do this.
We are weird.
We'll just be like sitting there in silence or talking. It doesn't matter. It's appropriate anytime. I don't know where it came from, when it started, but it's just been normal since the beginning. One of us will go like this. We just go like that. Thumbs up if you're uncomfortable. Okay, drama's starting now. Just kidding. What are some of your biggest pet peeves of each other? And what are your favorite qualities about each other?
Oh, I have one for Morgan.
Pet peeve or a good
pet peeve? Well, they're just rolling. We'll be going and doing something. We'll have like the most fun day, like so eventful, like do a ton of stuff, and then we come back and we sit down for maybe 5 minutes. Like maybe 5 minutes. And we're like just chilling out because we've been doing stuff, and she goes, I'm bored. I'm bored. Do you want to do something fun? Do you want to do something fun? Let's do something fun.
I always say that. That's my thing I say, and
then she doesn't give any recommendations.
I was gonna say, I don't have ideas.
And then I try to give recommendations, and they all get shot down.
No, that is true.
Be honest.
I mean, the things I hate. I'm just kidding.
Number 1.
I made a list on my phone, actually.
What?
I'm just kidding. The only thing I could think of is that, and this isn't an often thing, but you know this, like every now and then, Brooke goes on these like just complaining spurts.
Oh yeah, I knew
where
that.
It's just
I knew
like
it was gonna be that.
One after the other. But that's like very rare.
When we made the roommate quiz, that was my thing. Complaining.
Oh, we're gonna have a brief intermission with a story time. Back in our sophomore year, we lived in a suite in a dorm. So there were 4 rooms, 8 girls total, and we were all good friends. We like all knew each other, chose the suite so we could all live together. So I made this BuzzFeed quiz, because you can just make BuzzFeed quiz as a BuzzFeed community user, and it was which member of Teague Suite or whatever 208 to 211. I'll link it below if you want to find out who you were in my suite. Actually, I don't know if it's good to bring that back up. Yeah. Anyways, many feelings were hurt. I thought it was funny. I was just basing it off of like everyone's worst qualities, and apparently that didn't go over well. Yeah, but
mine was complaining. Yeah. My favorite quality of Morgan, I have a couple. She always sticks. Like, when she says she's gonna do something, she'll do it. And, like, when she makes plans, like, I can't think of one time that she's, like, forgotten or anything. And But then if you forget, then she gets really annoyed. But that's good because she sticks to her word.
My favorite thing about Brooke is Brooke's just a very loyal friend. I feel like to all of her friends, like, she doesn't talk bad about her friends ever. She, like, defends people if people are talking bad about one of her friends.
Oh, Morgan, you're so nice.
I had more to that.
I'm just a great person all around. Morgan's also very honest. Like, if I, like, have, like, an outfit that I think is really cool and I'm, like, really excited about it, and Morgan doesn't like it, or, like, thinks it doesn't look good, then she'll actually say it, which is kind of cool because I feel like a lot of friends are like, oh, yeah, anything looks good on you, even if you're wearing, like, a trash bag. But, you know, you need that true friend that really tells you.
Oh, Brookie.
You're out of style.
Brooke can also just always put me in a good mood. She's always funny. If you're having a bad day, you can go talk to Brooke. She's always there to listen, always there to cheer you up. All right,
Aww.
We're gonna move on.
Yeah, it's getting too sentimental.
What is the craziest thing that has happened at y'all's house? Brooke's 21st birthday party.
That was fun.
Do you remember it? Okay. We've had some structural problems that have been pretty crazy with the house.
Yeah,
we talked about these in the college house tour. I'll link that if you want to watch that too.
We had a sewage issue.
Leaking into the basement, flooding the basement. Oh, we thought the house was gonna explode from natural gas.
We had to call the fire department.
Yeah.
Literally, the fire department, we can see it from our house. It's across the street. And we were like, we're just across the street. It's not really a huge emergency. Like, you don't need to do the sirens. No. 2 of them roll up.
And, like, you're only allowed to have 4 people live together in Chapel Hill. It's, like, a rule, and you can, like, really get, like, they will kick you out if more people live there, but, like, everyone has more than 4 people live here because rent's so expensive. So we have 9, you know. And so they're walking around, and, like, there are 9 beds in the house, you know. Like, they're all here. We couldn't move any out in that time span.
There's beds for different days of the week.
Yeah. So they're like, how many people live here? And we were like,
yeah.
I think it was you, or someone just said 9, because duh. They were like, just don't tell the police that. And we were like, we won't. We've had a couple car break-ins, a couple attempted car break-ins.
Random girl walk into our house. None of us had any idea who she was.
The first night we moved in our junior year, because we've lived in this house for 2 years, and we're all sitting on the couch. There are like 10 of us probably, just hanging out. School hasn't started. And this girl just walks in. No knock, nothing, just walks in and is like, kind of looks around, and she's like, this isn't where the party is. And we were like, no, this isn't where the party is. She wasn't awkward about this at all. So it was like so funny. Nice. She was cool. But like, rather than like, you know, leave like most people would do, she just walks in and sits down.
Yeah,
and like,
we hung out for a while.
Yeah. My leg's falling asleep. I need to take a minute.
It is too.
It's because I was sitting on it so I could be tall.
Do you want a booster seat? I have a, what do they call it again? Phone book.
Nice watching his favorite memory together. Have we done? Oh well, Florida spring break.
Have we done anything together?
I was thinking, have we traveled anywhere together?
Yeah.
We went to Florida for spring break,
fall break,
whatever. We used to build forts.
Like a pinpoint.
We used to build forts. There's large little bitch.
Oh, sorry.
I mean,
I'm thinking.
Feel free, but I just feel like you'll look back and regret.
So Morgan's birthday was fun. We did a lot. We like went out to breakfast and then.
Oh yeah. Brooke was like my birthday. She entertained me all day, and I like felt kind of bad because I was like, you can like do some other stuff. We like got breakfast together, and what did we do?
We went to dinner at City Kitchen.
That was fun. And then we went to True.
Then we went to True. And then we went to Taco.
We don't go many places. No. I mean, we go frequently, but to a few places.
Yeah. Oh, it makes it sound really, really boring. We just have fun.
We hang out at
home.
You should ask Brooke what's the most embarrassing moment that she knows happened to you. Brooke used to trip all the time. Everywhere we'd walk on campus, she would trip.
Morgan like avoids embarrassment. Not so much anymore, but I remember like freshman and sophomore year, like I don't really care, and I'll be like loud or like make a weird noise in public and be like, okay, whatever. But like in freshman year, if I was ever like started talking too loud, she'd be like, Brooke, stop. Be quiet. And I would like start like making weird noises, and she would like look at me and she'd be like, Brooke, please stop.
I would literally get mad. Like I hated making a scene. I hated drawing attention to like the group of people I was with, or like having people like look because we're being like obnoxious. My worst nightmare freshman year, a bunch of my friends took me.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, took me to the mall. So my friends took me to the mall on my birthday freshman year, and they like started, all of them know that I hate this, so this was like a horrible, like, let's just make Morgan miserable on her birthday, and they all sang happy birthday to me really loudly in the mall, and I was like your worst mad. Nightmare. Yeah, I was actually mad, but like I don't know why I cared. What were you saying?
I was thinking about freshman year when Morgan like used to, not so much anymore because now she's like big balling on YouTube, but like before, not many people knew about it, or like only like her close friends. And I remember one time we were in Meredith and Caroline's dorm. I don't know how it came up, but then these two guys like found her channel and were like watching them. And I kid you not, Morgan like literally tackled them to the ground because she was so embarrassed.
I have pictures of this that I can insert.
Yeah.
That someone was taking for whatever reason.
It was me.
Oh. What class did each other hate the most? Mine's easy. We took it together.
No, biology.
Yeah. I decided I don't need to read the book. Who needs to read the biology textbook? My first grade of college was a 46. Don't fear, because the lowest test grade got dropped. So
Morgan
I
wasn't
came out
even like upset about it. And then I got a 72 on my very
she
first
was
test. And I literally called my dad crying.
I was just like, well.
She ended up getting an A in the class though, so that's all that matters.
What was your favorite class? Or least favorite class? I feel like you've had to take some like humanities classes that you hated.
It was my geography class this semester. We won't get into it.
How did y'all become friends, and how long have you been friends? We'll also add a question that I know is on here that someone asked of, what was your first impression of each other? Not good. I'm just kidding. It wasn't not good. It was just like not strong, you know? We had a mutual friend introduce us because we were both going here.
And most people have like found roommates. With that kind of stuff, I don't really know. I'm not the type to like go out and introduce myself to people because I'm kind of shy.
Oh, I had many prospects meanwhile.
Yeah, I was honestly kind of just betting on that working out.
She had no other options, which is why I selected to room with Brooke. Not really.
Ever. Kind of. Really had no other option. And then we met at Sweet Frog with two other friends to kind of act as buffers, but they didn't do a great job because it was still really awkward. Somehow, like, who asked this? But I was like, what type of music do you like?
You were like, country.
And I was like, oh, I love country. And Morgan was like, I hate country.
It was like every single thing we brought up, there was like no similarity. But I made an Excel spreadsheet with all of my different roommate options as a column, and all of the questions I asked them or like qualities about them down as different rows. And then I would like put in their answers and color coordinate it. Like green's a good answer, red's a bad answer, yellow's like eh. That way I could just like visually see who was a good person to room with. Brooke didn't even, no, you didn't even go on the spreadsheet.
Oh, well, I just made it. The only thing we had in common is that neither of us washed our faces.
Brooke still doesn't.
Yeah,
my leg is like really out of the game right now. We're gonna answer a couple from back here. I know it's out of focus. Somebody said, what date did you guys meet?
We should know that. April, we're just gonna throw in April 18th.
Do you guys ever get sick of living with each other?
Honestly, no. Because I feel like when we were in the same room freshman and sophomore year, we like weren't as like close as we are now. So it's not like we were always hanging out. Like Morgan had a bunch of different friends.
You had different friends too.
Yeah, I had a select few.
We'd have a lot of fun. I was ready for my own room.
Yeah, no, I mean, and
not in a bad way. No, but the thing is, like, if I were to live in a room with anyone, it would be Brooke. Like, to this day, I don't know who I would want or who could share a room with me. I was not a clean person at all. Like, Brooke endured a lot.
She got clean after we stopped living together.
Yeah, that was cool. Brooke just tolerated a lot that I don't think anyone else would have. She de-haired my hairbrush for me frequently.
I threw out her rotten strawberries.
Brooke kept up my fridge.
Sometimes I wanted to clean your room, but I feel like that might have been too far and you might have gotten annoyed.
I would have welcomed it. Who was more likely to spontaneously get married?
I would probably say me.
I was gonna say me. Just because it's so unexpected that it might happen, you know?
See, I feel like anything else spontaneous would be fine, but when it comes to marriage with Morgan, she is gonna be probably like the pickiest person ever.
Oh yeah, true. I just mean like every now and then it's like I just
like
I'll get a tattoo. Even though I never thought about it before, sure. And just walk in and get a tattoo.
Barry.
Yeah, Dad hates when I bring that up.
Like Morgan's just really spontaneous all the time. And I'm like, I need to like carefully think out my options.
I mean, who's more likely to get married sooner? Brooke, for sure. And like, who knows, tomorrow maybe.
I guess when the word is spontaneous is in there, it's gonna be you.
But like, I would never do that. What weird quirks do we have? We both make some odd noises, you know, just
Morgan makes
whatever feels natural. Yeah. That was bad.
Oh,
no.
she just
I didn't get there. The octave's not there right now. Brooke bites her nails.
I'm trying not to.
She's been trying not to,
but I've done it.
What do we do that's quirky? We're like normal girls. You make fun of how I shave in the shower.
Oh yeah, Morgan. Yeah, that's weird. Also, you
need to explain it now.
So one time, like, I was in the bathroom when we were showering. when And Morgan was showering.
Okay, well, there was like an inch crack in the shower curtain on like the far side.
Yeah, out of the corner of my eye, I see Morgan's leg on the wall.
My foot like way up.
And it's not even like it was like this far off the ground. Like it was literally higher, like at the same height as her shoulders. It's like, Morgan, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm shaving. How do you shave? And I was like, I shave with my feet on the ground.
I feel like if you bend down, you're like getting like waterboarded.
Morgan also brushes her teeth extremely quickly. Like so fast that sometimes I wonder if she even brushes them. But then I watch her and she does. And yet she has great teeth, so.
I brush my teeth like 7 times a day, so you gotta like, can't spend all day there. I feel like by the end of the day, it adds up. Who is the cleanest?
Well, that's easily me.
What is the key to being a good roommate while being friends? Brooke, I would love to like be able to give advice of like, when you have problems, this is the key to solving it, but like we literally just didn't have problems.
I can't think of a time that I don't think we ever got into like an argument, at least that I can remember.
No, I don't think we've ever fought ever.
No.
Well, we already talked about first impression, but this question asks, it's like an add-on. It says, how accurate was it after being roommates for 4 years?
Not accurate.
Not accurate. Because Brooke, I still feel like when Brooke meets people, she's really shy and like quiet, and you like don't see that she's like really, really funny. It wasn't like there was a bad first impression. It was just like you didn't talk much.
Yeah. But with Morgan, I feel like that's kind of hard because I feel like since she has like YouTube, I kind of viewed that as like my first impression.
Oh yeah.
I was like afraid to meet her kind of because like back in the day when she was like always doing like makeup tutorials and stuff and like clothing stuff, I like am not a makeup person in the slightest. I still don't know the difference between concealer and foundation. So we move in, and like I think when we moved in, like Morgan just like brought it up. She's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be out of town this weekend, like I'm going to LA for a YouTube event. And I was like, who am I living with? Like, should I snap pictures of her when she's not working? Like, I don't know.
And then I stopped posting videos for, a while. And didn't go to another event for 3 years. Question, who kills the spiders?
Me, even though I hate it.
I hate it.
Morgan is such a little baby. Like when she saw a cockroach in our pantry, instead of like telling someone to kill it or like going to get the spray, Morgan closes her door and stuffs a towel under the crack so it doesn't get her.
What will you miss the most from living with each other? Just having a friend that you can be really weird with. Like I am hands down, well, Caroline or Brooke is probably a tie, of like who I am the absolute weirdest around, and there's like no even like reaction anymore to it.
The late night runs, like a lot of people, I guess it's
like we went on a run at night.
Yeah, no, not late night food.
We used to go on runs. Very short, like
we would run like we would run like a half mile and walk.
Yeah.
I don't know. Morgan's like the only friend I have left.
What if I just cut it off there?
She's one of the only friends that I have left that'll like do the food stuff with me. So
Brooke helped me film like some really good videos. She filmed that college house tour.
I take really good Instagram pics.
Yeah, Brooke's
I know the angles.
Brooke, she like doesn't get mad when I tell her to take more, like 5 times. All right, how often do you guys fight over space?
We don't fight.
Again, we're perfect. What do we think is the most important rule roommates should follow? If one person's trying to go to bed, don't like be loud and obnoxious and leave all the lights on. That's a good one. All right, my leg's asleep.
Morgan, sit straight.
I can't, I'm too short. Will you prepare a pillow for me? Yeah. Are there more questions? I feel like this has to be coming to a close.
It's just acceptable to have like 30-minute long YouTube videos because I really
Dude, it is. Any other fun notes to end on? There won't be another, unless...
Don't talk about it.
So this is the last roommate video, so get your fun facts.
Well, we can have a friendship video part 3. Sorry, I'm trying to think.
I'm gonna give you 5 seconds, then we're closing the video. Pressure. 5, 4, 3. This isn't getting you bonus time.
Couldn't have had a better college experience.
Aww.
Love you.
Love you too. See, I reciprocate. This has been really long. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this is a different kind of video, but it was just fun. Like
bring back memes.
Yeah.
Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, if you want to get subscribed, if you're new, give it a thumbs up.
We're trying to get her to 200,000. She only has like down to 3,000 left, right?
Yeah. I will see you guys next Saturday.
Bye.
Yeah, Brooke, high five. And you
I'll put that in there. I think that was better than the last one.